Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. And this next video I'll show you shows some coalitions. Well, we've certainly said that this regime had to be removed. The regime had to be removed so that the nexus between terrorism and this regime could be broken, so that threats to neighboring countries, threats to the Iraqi people, and threats to our own nations in the coalition could be removed. Those are the first and most important measures of success. We know that the regime has indeed been broken and will not return. Weapons of mass destruction, the same thing. Removing weapons of mass destruction from this regime's hands and eliminating the threats from emerging again in the future are part of this operation. The efforts to get it done are ongoing, and we believe that we'll be successful in that. The fact that they've not been used yet is a success story. It's not the story of failure by any means. We've been able to keep this from weapons of mass destruction being delivered against our forces or being delivered against neighboring countries. Now the work of removing the weapons of mass destruction can begin in earnest, and that work is ongoing as I speak.
What is the price on Saddam's head?
Well, let me describe it like this. We've said a number of times that there are a number of leaders from the regime that we're interested in knowing the status of. We have targeted leadership of the regime. We've targeted leadership capability throughout the operation. There may be rewards associated with information leading to the condition, the status, verification of members of the regime. There is no specific price tag that I'm aware of, and I doubt that there'll be a specific price tag.
Why did the coalition, when it went to great lengths to protect oil facilities, not go to any lengths at all, apparently, to protect some of the museums in Baghdad that had great antiquities?
I don't think that anyone anticipated that the riches of Iraq would be looted by the Iraqi people, and indeed, it happened in some places. So while it may now be after the fact that that looting has occurred, it's still important to try to restore it as much as possible. It's simply not useful to speculate as to why we did not, what could we have done differently. We did what we did, and our operations were focused on objectives at hand at the time. And we believe that as time goes on, we'll be able to sort out this issue as well. There are riches. They're important to not only Iraq but the world, and we have to count on others as well at this point now to assist in trying to bring that back to a degree of closure and protecting those antiquities for the future. We are located in other areas as well that I would not want to be too specific about at this point. We believe